I am at the bottom of the cup and at the bottom of the pot today. I'm just telling you, it's been one of those days where you just think, maybe we should make another pot. Have you ever had one of those days? Some of you are thinking, what is he playing with? We have here, it's a 50 count of marbles. Some of you are saying, well, why do you have marbles? My question would be to you, have you lost your marbles? You know, that used to be a saying that people would say, you lost your marbles. In other words, you know, as a kid, you had marbles and you played marbles and you did those things, and it was a bummer when you lost your marbles. I actually had a time and a span in my life when things weren't great. They weren't great. And it was kind of a March kind of time, and I was out walking through the woods. And as I was walking through the woods, I saw a marble laying there in the woods. It was kind of sitting on some snow. And I thought, well, that's odd. And I walked several steps past it, and then I thought, it was kind of like God just kind of stopped me. Because I was at one of those times and places where I felt like maybe God had forgotten about me. God didn't even know where I was at. And God just said, you know what, I placed that marble there, and it shouldn't have been there up sitting on the snow like that. And so I went back and I got that marble, and I began to carry that marble around with me as a reminder that God knew where I was at, that he had not forgotten me, and that he was with me. And I carried that marble for some time. But you know how hard it is to keep a marble. You know, you take your change out of your pocket and you set that on the nightstand or wherever. If you don't even have very much change, and that marble rolls off. And you go to the store and you get your money out and you pull it out, and there's a marble in your hand. And the cashier would always say, why do you carry a marble? And I'd say, well, have you lost yours? But it was a reminder to me, and I don't know. And so I have to be honest, I actually have lost my marble. It was about 10 years ago, and I carried that for the longest time, and it rolled away. It's gone now, and I don't know. I think these are actually Lyle's marbles. I think he's lost his marbles. And there's like 50 in there, and he probably doesn't need 50. Do you think he'd be willing to just give me one so I could have one in my pocket once again, so I could be like, That reminder, every one of us need to have a reminder in our life that God loves you, that he cares about you, that he's not forgotten you. In this season, it can be difficult because there's some challenging times. A lot of you are going through some hard times and you're feeling like, is God really there? Yes, he is. He knows where you're at. He said, I will never leave you or forsake you. That I'll walk with you through every situation. And that he loves you. And so, when you feel like you've lost your marbles, think, no, God knows exactly where I am. And he loves me. He cares about me. And if you see Lyle, ask him if he's found his marbles. Love you guys. We will not see you this Sunday. We're not going to have live church until the 31st. The 31st of May is going to be the next time we have in-person church. And I know it's disappointing. It's a week farther out than I wanted, but it's okay. It's going to be okay because he's still on the throne and he knows where you're at and he loves you. Hey, we'll see you later. Thanks.